All right, welcome, welcome. Happy weekend, all of you watching from across the world. AI Finance with Arif Gilany. I have also on the line my good friend David Powers. Now, it took us literally 30 years of research to find out that we have a parallel thinking person on the other sides of the ocean. So David is here, and we have been working on a infrastructure, a financial infrastructure with AI Finance, Aurum Foundation. I'm in Canada, he's in US. We can make an impact in the lives of those who are willing to learn. David, how are you today?
Good, yourself, sir.
I am well, thank you. Thank you for the position you have offered me to work directly with you and your company. I know people see this video, they're judging the book where by the cover. People see us online, say, "Who are these two dudes?" Well, here is my introduction. My business card is 365 pages long. No, it's 300 and actually nine, I believe. Hold on, let me get to the right today. 315 pages long. You want to know what's inside my head? You go ahead and read this book. It's available on Amazon. The other side is David. They ask me, who is this David guy? And how do you connect with a person like David in record time is because we have always been searching. David, can you tell our friends, our family, associate, those we invite into JP and MGG to tell us briefly, very short, slowly, as my brother Abbas asked, thank you, sir, for your feedback. I'm always open to feedback. David, tell me who you are, please.
Oh, the 30-second version.
Yes,
I'm a South Korean born American adopted citizen of 45 and a half years with 21-year-old business called Young Powers and Associates, LLC. I have developed over my 21 years, well, actually since 1996. So that's 30 years of experience in one capacity or another, in one industry or another. And I've found the key or keys to success. In short, it's mindset and the people you surround yourself with. That's all. That's it. Now, how you get there, that is where you have to pay me $100,000 a 3-year program called Professional Business Transformational Curriculum. It's a 3-year process that you give us $100,000 over 3 years, and you walk away with a business that makes over $1 million to $2 million a year.
So here's the challenge. Most people who watch this video, probably those who know us, know me personally, know that I'm serious about business. I only have two passions in my life. Two. One, my family. Two, my business. So I'm all in business. This month of June is Mental Health Month, awareness month. And man to man, men face far different challenges than women. See, women
absolutely
are the foundation. Give us birth, give us life. And I created this camel care because my mother had a heart attack and I needed to find a cure. And I found it in a pair of socks, believe it or not. She's still with us. She's 89 years old. The average age of a woman in Iran in the mountain is about 76. By any means, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. By any means of the blue zones, which Vic Patalano, our friend, is a passionate follower, these socks are designed for the blue zone people, people who want to live longer, happier, healthier life, and that requires money, and that's where power David comes in. David, as a tax professional, financial advisor, life insurance agent in America, where do you see the future of AI finance in very small, short version with Aurum Foundation? Where do you see you and I working by 2030? What's your vision?
A $10 trillion asset management company. Yes, I said 10 trillion with a T.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you know a guy called Andrew Isaac?
I've heard of him. You've mentioned that name multiple times.
Wonderful. Andrew Isaac is the JP Morgan, the biggest financial investment in America, responsible for $20 trillion. Think about this. The guy has managed that much money, and he's going from that job and he becomes a COO or CFO of Aurum Foundation. So the guy's got experience. The other guy, his colleague, former colleague, is also American, whose name is none other than Brian Benson. And some of you who are watching us, we talk about Brian Benson. Benson is a pioneer. You know pioneers?
We are.
Yeah, he's pioneering an industry that currently does not exist. It's called decentralized. So people who try to connect with Aurum, you need to have your own decentralized fintech access. I'm not going to go.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to go through all of this, but here's the laws that we talk about a lot. David and I have a bulletproof 100%. I don't want to say 100% money back guarantee. What do I want to say, David? What do I want to say, really?
You want to say that we are an asset-backed cryptocurrency new bank. That's what we are.
This new bank,
are the regulations.
This new bank is based on what? It's based on, friends, facts from the past. They say you cannot predict the future. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, particularly for us individually, but as a company that has a huge global ecosystem, Aurum has a 10-year vision of what's happening, and they're ahead of their vision. Every time they make an announcement, there are 2, 3, 4 steps. So today I wanted to introduce you to this with our coaching program. I charged the $7,500 to my students that I took this course myself in London and online, just like you're watching this, with a gentleman called Paul D. Lowe. You see on the book in the middle of the flame, it's this foreword by Paul D. Lowe. Would you like to know what Paul D. Lowe said about my book?
Sure.
Okay, so here's the book at hand. Let me see what Paul D. Lowe said. And I'm just going to go right to the topic, the bottom, because this is a foreword. Foreword by Paul D. Lowe. The name of the organization Paul D. Lowe is the CEO is called the World Game Changers. Listen to this. This is the last paragraph. Today's ever-changing world necessitates much more than just having credibility. The expectation and the focus is that you take responsibility and apply it continuously to your personal brand, J, P, and J, and MGG. Not only does Arif lead from the front with the responsibility, he goes further by skillfully knitting together theory and practice, effectively producing blueprint for enhancing one's own personal reputation in life. Taking into every account that you can hopefully now appreciate why would-be readers would need to invest in these life-changing reflections with Arif now. This was written in 2022. Imagine this. Wow. Not by purchasing one book.
One book. How much is the book?
Not by purchasing one book, though invest in more. I endorse that you buy 10 copies to your most valued top 10 relationships in life, as well as business relationships. After all, what better investment can you make than in helping people grow? Friends, I've been helping people grow for 30 years. Some of my students are government officials in Iraq and Kurdistan. Some of them are in Istanbul. I just talked to my nephew, who's my partner in Istanbul. We got David empowering us with this artificial intelligence finance. Now, if I was to ask David, David, please tell me what's AI finance?
The most simplest thing I can tell you is a day trader without the emotions. AI is the day trader. It makes nanosecond decisions that a day trader would have to take minutes or hours. So imagine this. You have $100 million on a line. Your AI bot will take all the information, all QI research from Daniel Martino Booth and all the NYSE information. Make a decision in a split second, make a trade, make you money. Now, I know that's a whole ball of wax. I'm not going to tell you how that's done. That's telling you secrets.
Let me add something here. You said something really cool here. You said, I'm not going to make you understand it. Let me ask you this tonight, today, right now, if you're in a dark place, if it's middle of the night, if it's in Australia, when you put on the light switch, do you know how it works?
I do.
Well, I don't. I really don't. And most people, right?
Well,
where's it coming from?
If you want to know how the sausage is made, then you take electrical engineering courses.
I don't want to know about that. My point being is you don't have to know how it works. You just have to know it works. Right?
Correct.
Based on past performance, it's on my screen. It says 17.47% since the beginning. It's just 2023. It went from trading 50 million in August of 2025 when I entered to today over 250 to 600 million combined. $600 million of people's money is being traded in these robots.
And how many years is that? How many years is that?
That's January 17. That would be about 5 months.
Okay, now we want to do a $10 trillion cap for our own company.
That's correct.
Using that acceleration, how much time would that be?
Again, all of this is available when somebody goes online. Again, I was going to order my card. You didn't let me, but you can go to the financial calculator, friend. I recommend financial calculator at least once a week. Why?
But how do you get to a financial calculator?
Well, you have to be a member. This is an exclusive club to get access.
Oh, really? How do you become a member?
Oh man, this is like our good friend Vince says. This is like a gym membership. He's a member of the gym, and he goes 6-7 days a week. He pays $100 to go.
Really?
So you pay here. You pay $19.99. You get access to all these robotics and all of this community that is doing the day trading in split seconds for you and your family. While you sleep, you're making money. How would you like to have that for you and your family?
That would be great. But Arif, how does the bots trade? What are the limits or lower bounds and upper bounds and whatnot?
Listen
Can you
here.
tell me that?
Listen here, my friend. This robot gets news, and the news comes from Bloomberg, America's most powerful news outlet for financial and business and politics and everything else. And
do I have to pay for that?
No, you don't have to. Aurum is paid. It costs millions of dollars to get all of the inside information.
So you're telling me that you're getting top of the line data analysis, data from QI research, someone like Daniel Martino Booth and all the insider traders and the Federal Reserve and everyone else and Canadian based same thing. And you're telling me that your stuff, AI finance, will take all that for $19.99 a year?
You know what, David? This is a no-brainer. I don't want to waste people's time. If you don't have,
but Am I wasting your time?
No, sir. You're enlightening me, and that's why I'm the CFO of your company. Okay.
Oh, so I'm not wasting your time. Okay. So people, what Arif's trying to tell you is it's a $130 buy-in. If you don't have $130, this isn't for you. If you don't want to lose $130, it's not for you. But I can tell you this: you take the risk and have faith. It's nothing to do with religion. It's a leap of faith, meaning you see, believe, and achieve. If you do that and take a chance for 13 Starbucks coffees, you'll be able to quadruple your money in 9 months. Correct, Arif?
Absolutely, my friend. My friend, you said 9 Starbucks coffees? 9? In Canada, you only can buy
Starbucks
2.
coffees.
You can only buy 2 Starbucks coffees with $19, and one if it's delivered to your door with fast delivery. Okay.
So really 3 Starbucks coffees.
That's right.
Okay, so people, would you rather give up 3 Starbucks coffees or millions and millions of dollars in the future for you? Take your pick.
Thank you, sir. Let me take you back to my let's go online and do some shopping. Do you like shopping online, David?
Oh, you mean the $25 camel socks or camelcare.canada?
Oh, that's another can of worms. You're just going from one topic to another. How can we educate people?
But you said shopping.
We're gonna go shopping.
Do you want?
I'm gonna show you how to shop for how to shop. Okay, how to shop. We're gonna call this how to shop.
Gotcha.
How's that?
Gotcha.
How now? People who are following this YouTube channel, make sure you just put this word really big, HOW. Okay, put this and write it out like this. Okay, put how, HOW, because each of those letters stand for something specific and huge. H.
Tell me more.
H stands for one's health and wellness. No matter how much millions, if God forbid, now I love Elon Musk, I don't want him to die, but Elon Musk is the first trillionaire in the world. If he were to die tomorrow, would there any money? No, but that money will provide him with the knowledge to improve his health. So he's going to actually, he may even go.
Let me give you another example.
Do it.
Steve Jobs.
Yes, sir. Oh, perfect. Steve Jobs, yes.
Died at 57 from pancreatic cancer. Guys, that's stage 4 cancer. That's irreversible, okay? You know what the last 6 months he did? He spent time with his family.
You know why we created this? To spend some time with my mother. See this camel? It says it's approved by mama. It says satisfaction guaranteed 100%. You see this one? It says camel care. It says health. Why? Because I now can buy some health and wellness tools for my aging mother to slow down the aging process, because you are what you eat, what you think,
and who you surround yourself with.
Exactly. Okay, so
it's all about mindset.
Mindset is like, how do you get people on your mindset is very, very
it's like
different.
Water or air. Guys, if you do not have the capacity to breathe, it takes 2 minutes to have a stroke. It takes an hour. After an hour, you're permanently disabled.
See, in this book, David, I was in downtown Toronto. Somebody was handing out Qurans. It says, whatever, international. I'm not going to put their name, but it's Noor International. In this book, 365 times it says, do not fear. What does that mean? If God, Allah himself is telling you every single day of your life, do not fear, do not fear. David, I have one question and I want to close this out, but I want to ask you this deep question. Why do people live their lives in fear and lives of desperation? Is it a lack of a system? Is it a lack of belief? Is it God, Allah is telling us, do not fear.
No.
What's the fear? Laziness? Is laziness a fear? What is the trigger? What's the trigger?
Fear is learned. Anger is learned. Love is not.
What?
Hear me out.
Love is not? What do you mean?
Love is not.
What do you mean love is not?
We all love inherently.
Oh.
Okay, so I love you, Arif. I love you as agape, as a brotherly love. You love your wife on a different level. It's mentally, spiritually, sexually, everything all above. That's why they said in the Bible, it says, when man and woman become one, meaning have sex, it's meaning becoming one flesh. And that produces your children, which your children are part you, part your wife. Whatever religion or non-religion you want to believe in, that's what happens.
Okay? So, David, my job, like a pilot of this plane, is because when you take off from Toronto to go to Miami, 90%, the 95% of the time, the plane is off chart. You know, they give it, right? They give robotics. They say, okay,
yes,
you fly from here, you go from there. And as soon as start to take off, the wind, the air, the flow of the atmosphere would start to change the direction. And the job of a
minor corrections.
Exactly. Just bring it back on course. Okay, so we bring things back on course for many, many families, empowering them to focus on their daily finances, to go into these calculations.
So, without going into a complete dissertation, we have many videos on that on YouTube. Go check Arif Gilany's YouTube channel out.
I appreciate it.
Many videos. Go check it out. But I'll give you a short version.
I just wanted
I'll give you a short version right now. E, you pay anywhere between 15 to 37% taxes. SE, you pay anywhere between 43 to 50 or 60% of taxes. B, you pay anywhere between 15 to about 30, 33. E, you pay 15 to 22. Now, if you know the dynamics of business versus personal income, you know that personal income, the taxes come out first. If you know the investor and the business side, you know it's after you receive your revenue and your expenses and everything else that comes, and then you get taxed on your profits and or your increases or decreases. You're an investor.
You're talking about
so I gave you the Kiyosaki Rich Uncle presentation in less than 30 seconds.
I have it on my screen right now. They can follow it. But if see, this is the thing. I worked in a company called Canadian Tire, and I was delivering mail back in 1999 and going to school. I saw an employee who was at the mailroom for 25 years, Reg Wilson. His name is still in my head. And I saw another employee in the same building on 18th floor, and his name is still in my head. He was an American called Wayne Sales. Wayne was making $5 million a year. Reg Wilson was making 50,000. So I started getting really curious. How does one employee make 50 while another one makes 5 million? Well, you have to be really
because one's an employee and one isn't.
He's specialized. He's a specialized visionary who can take a company from struggle into blossom. That's what gets him 5 million.
Okay, now, so let me clarify it very quickly. Anytime you get a check from a client and you own your own business, even self-employed individuals, they own their own business. They own their own means. You get taxed after expenses. If you are an employee, you get taxed before your expenses right after you get your paycheck. So let me...
David is reconnecting on WhatsApp, but allow me to explain in my own words while he's reconnecting that if you're an employee, friend, you pay up to 70% of your income to government in taxes. Allow me to explain how. First of all, you have a tax deductible from your paycheck, 20 to 45%. When you go to the gas station that you want to buy gas, you get taxed again. When you go to grocery shop, you get taxed again on all of those items. These are all separate taxes. If you add them all together, you pay about 70% of your income in taxes. Now, my question to you is, how are you going to become wealthy with only 30% of the money that you work for? Because you're going to run out of time, and time is money. AI Finance can change all of that for you. So if you don't have an account, get in touch with us. If you do have an account, talk to somebody about this opportunity. This is life changing. It's changed my life and lives of thousands of other people around the world. From where you are, there's a person who can hold you and take you through the process and get you started. I'm Arif Gilany. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure you take care of your how. Health and wellness. Again, I didn't finish that age. Organized systems, which is a system. This is a system. This meeting, this YouTube, this is a system. So is Aurum. And W. W is for wealth creation. Find out some humongous goal, something giant, something that you dreamt of when you were a little child, when you were right here. See, that's me, 1988, right here. Okay, right here. Oh, here it is, right here. My dad, my family, right here. I had big dreams back then, and I still keep on dreaming. And you can join me now. Yeah, finance can help you make them real. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget, you can join us 11 a.m., 1 p.m., or 3 p.m., Monday to Thursday, daily, to talk about AI finance, to qualify you, to get you started, to onboard you. And those of you who have an account, make sure you check on daily and top up your accounts until freedom. Thank you.